again to the Francis Global Network, where we always encourage for appropriate change. Beloved, how are you? I love everybody, especially you. I'm around, and what are you doing? I'm waiting for you guys for us to get started. As usual, please join us for us to get started, okay? Because we haven't got much time. Tonight, we only have a limited time. So please join us, like, comment, and share to reach out, okay? Because we have something useful to discuss. God bless you so much. I love everybody, especially you. Having said that, whenever we come around, we have a key theme, then we link up to any of our components. So tonight, we have something useful to discuss. Kindly invite people to join us. The chat box is yours as usual, okay? Participate effectively in the chat box. Like, comment, and share. Contributions are all welcome. God Rachel bless you. Having said that, if I come on your way and you participate accurately, that means you are going to take something positive home. And that is our number one priority. In regards to that, let's get started. God bless you all. I really acknowledge you all. For those of you who has been following me, who has been sharing, who has been commenting, as well as all endeavors, you are there with me. Oh, honestly, I really appreciate you all. Continue to do it because your blessings are wait. My name is Lady Dr. Irene B. As usual, I'm around, so please join us and let's get started. Right, before we get started, as usual, we always recap on our last session. So, kindly identify yourself before we get started, okay? Where are you watching me from? Because I've seen someone watching me. My dear, where are you watching me from and what is your name? Please identify yourself for me to acknowledge you in a very special way because you are very special to Francis Global Network. God, Richard, bless you. Mwah. Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? Oh, hello. God bless you. Yes, I can see that. You focus on that, okay? Because it's very important. Yeah? Focus on what you're doing. I will be fine. Yeah? Thank you so much. And God bless you, Georgie. God bless you. So, who again watching me? And where are you watching me from? Could you please identify yourself in the chat box for me to acknowledge you in a very special way before we proceed further, okay? Because it will be nice for me to acknowledge you, right? However, if you don't put your hands in the chat box, I will never see you. I've seen numbers on. However, I haven't seen anybody's name. So please let me see your hands in the chat box. Ask questions, contributions, like, comments, and then share to your walls for other people to also benefit from it. Okay. God Richard bless you so much. We are only 3 minutes. And as usual, before we get started, we recap a bit concerning our last session. Let's recap, reflect your mind, and put something in the chat box for me because on the last session, I think we put a key theme on board, which obviously we were all pleased with it, and then we discuss it for appropriate change. So tonight we are going to proceed further and then also make an accurate decision. Okay, right. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Recapping time is a blessing time. We're only 3 minutes. Recapping time is a blessing time. What can you recall on our last session, please? What can you recall on our last session? Remember, there was a key theme as well as linking up to our components. So please let us know whatsoever that we discuss so that we can recap a bit before proceed further, okay? God bless you all. I salute you all, guys. Where are you watching me from? I welcome you to Francis Global Network, my dear. Where are you watching me from? Let me see your hands in the chat box because very soon we are going to recap. Right. If you are not saying anything, then I'll proceed further. I remember putting a key thing on board concerning humanity. Yes, the impact of humanity on our last session. And how did it go? How did we get started? And how did we end it? I put a case study on board concerning a woman who was living with her children, and one day she went to the market. Unfortunately, she didn't take her phone alongside, and she had an accident because she wasn't having any information at hand. She was admitted to the hospital. The doctors were looking forward that the relatives will be coming around. However, there wasn't anybody because there wasn't appropriate communication. And so for that reason, tonight, we are going to base on communication and collaboration. And why is it important? So me and you, we are going to discuss this beautiful key theme together. On the last session, remember we found out that one, because of negligence, the woman did not take her phone along. So after the accident, the doctors were looking forward that they would find their relatives. However, there wasn't anybody. Two, the place was out of pocket area, and so for that reason, because they didn't find the relative, there wasn't enough sufficient finance for them to take care of her because she needed medication, an urgent medication, and because there wasn't enough fund, they couldn't cater that kind of bill. And so for that reason, after 1 week, the woman died. Three, her children wasn't accurate enough in regards to linking up to their mom where they were going, okay? Because having said that, without appropriate communication or effective communication, nobody can achieve a great result for the day. And please remember, without communication and collaboration, your leadership field will never achieve any great results. And so please take notes, as well as linking up to other key theme that we put on board as compassion. And it have been said that if the children were able to show empathy and compassion, they could have rescued their mom, in a sense that they left home, right? If they were still at home whilst their mother wasn't around, they could find out that, oh, mom have left her phone here. And so it would be like in the evening that their mom wasn't around, they would track wherever their mom was. But in this case, they couldn't because the phone was at home. Two, they couldn't even pursue to maybe broadcast on a television, on social media, on a radio station to find out exactly where their mom was. That one was also an error. So as I have pre-point about 3 or 4 error, what are you taking out from this kind of case study? In all comes together for all this come together for communication, because I found out that there wasn't a effective communication, and that is why tonight I've put in on board communication and collaboration. And why is it important? Who can tell me, or who can let me know how communication and collaboration are important in our daily activity? Communication and collaboration, why is it important? Because communicating effectively with another party will enable somebody to achieve a great result. Assuming you want to reach out to me for the day, because remember, we have a daily task, right? And assuming we are not living together in one place, right? And you want to reach out to me, what are you going to do? And take this on board regarding your activity, because having said that, these teleless are essential tool for every person to take it on board. Why am I saying that? Because you'll be able to reach out to anybody that you want to see for the day. Assuming you've been shortlisted for an interview, and you are running late in the middle of the road, or on your way going, or in the journey, if you don't have this, how can someone to form a essential tool? So, linking up to the case study that we've already learned, you can clearly see that without communication and effective collaboration, absolutely nobody can achieve a great result for the day. Do you agree with me? And if you agree with me, why do you agree with me? And if you are not, why you not? You cannot disagree because it's a fact. Communication, effective communication and collaboration. Assuming you are a leader, assuming you are higher hierarchy, assuming you are a parent, assuming you are also a student or whoever you call yourself, for the day, without communication and collaboration, can any institution achieve a great result? It's a no. Let's link up to the case study one more time and then also come up with an accurate decision in regards to the woman who passed on. If the woman was able to go along with her phone, they could have rescued her life. Do you agree with me? If you don't agree with me, put your funding in the chat box. Or if you agree with me, let me know the reason why you also agree with me, because it's a learning process. We want to change our lives positively. Having said that, 5 6, whenever we come around, that means we have something useful. And what kind of the useful topic that we're talking about? It's all about holistic approach. Remember, our behavior, our attitude, our mental health state, our emotional intelligence, our stress states, our belief, and our culture. All these kind of key aspects come together for holistic approach to be accurately used in our daily activity. Kingdom greetings, Papa. God bless you so much for joining. God bless you. So in holistic, there are so many key aspects that we link up with our daily tasks, and it's beneficial, right? So having said that, you can never achieve anything great in life without linking up with any of the key components. And that is why I always draw your attention that 5 6 components are essential tool for every person to achieve a great result, if only you're gonna use it. So please use them accurately for achievable results. Okay? Because I have been using them and I know the essence of it. So if I'm educating you or I'm empowering you in regards to focusing on the key theme or focusing on the component, that means I really, really know what I'm talking about. So please just adopt to it, link up with whatsoever key theme that you are using for the day, and please ensure that your daily activity will be accurately using the component as well as linking up with any key theme that you want to use for the day for achievable result. Having said that, without achievement, will the day be perfect? It's a no. If you know your day is not going to be perfect, my dear, just do something accurately for achievable result. Because having said that, if you wake up early in the morning, all that you are looking forward is what? Achievement or success. And does it come easily? Like I said, I always ask you guys, can achievement come easily? It's a no. So if achievement doesn't come easily, then what next? How will it happen? It based on something. And what kind of key thing that we are talking about? It based on communication and collaboration. Remember, have said is an essential tool for achievable results. Somebody can choose to be isolated. There are some people, whatsoever that you do, they will never collaborate with you, all because of selfishness, all because of intimidations, all because of enviness. they will never collaborate with you, because such a person think that, oh, where I am, I don't want anybody to be there. And so for that reason, I will never give anybody chance to join me over there. My dear, you're not doing it well. How are you going to change lives? If you are selfish in your own corner, little corner, you cannot excel in life. Thank you very much, Papa. God bless you. Hi, Louis. God bless you. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Cheese. Thank you. Flabbergasting. It's reflecting in your bone. Right. Going back to the books. Having said that, selfishness will never allow you to progress in life. Honestly, similarly, if you don't want anybody to progress in life, you are not also going to achieve. Because if you are collaborating with the person, that means you have a great achievement. Don't you think collaboration will bring appropriate change in your life? Try it and see the results. Because I've been said that in everything that we do, the result is all that matters. So please, let's collaborate effectively, communicate effectively, as well as linking up with compassion, attitude, and for the day, you'll be able to get there. Let's try it and see the results. Don't be selfish. Okay? Don't be intimidated. Don't harass people. Rather, collaborate effectively, share ideas together, come up with an accurate decision, and also allow people to also explore. Because you can never achieve if you be a stamp block for somebody. Can you achieve? Our mindsets count. In holistic approach, our behavior, our attitude, our stress state, our mental health state, our emotional state. Having said that, if you are able to control your emotions accurately, it is also achievement. I salute you all, guys. I've seen so many on, and all that I will be pleased with, please participate in the chat box. Ask questions, contribute, as well as share to your walls for other people to also benefit from it. Because of late, 5-6 members, you guys have been so quiet. It wasn't like before. So let's do it quick to the glory of the Lord. All right? Because we can never achieve a great result without collaborative manner. If you support me, I will support you somehow. However, if you leave me astray, how can I support you too? And when it comes to that point, we can never achieve a great result. Remember, our ultimate goals is for appropriate change. And so for this reason, how is it going to happen? It's all about commitment. It's all about communication and collaboration. It's all about effective. Do you hear the word? It's deep. Essentially, effective communication and collaboration, honestly speaking, can bring something great in our lives. If you achieve and I achieve, don't you think we'll be able to cater everything together in an accurate manner? Oh, yes. So let's do it together to the glory of the Lord. And hey, don't be selfish. Okay? Hey, don't be a standing block for somebody. Hey, don't assault people somehow. All because of your progress. You know, there are some people, they don't want other people to progress in life. So that is why I am here. I will pull your back every minute, every step, every hour, every day, someday, and today, and tonight. I will do all of them together for you to change your life positively. Because having said that, it doesn't come easily. And remember, it's a process. So in the midst of that process, what are you going to do? Hey, don't be selfish. Okay? Let's do it together to the glory of the Lord. We are 20 minutes. We've got only 10 minutes to wrap up. So it's question time. Do you have any question? Or whatsoever delivery that I have delivered, do you agree with me? Or if you don't agree with me, let me see your hands in the chat box. Okay? because your opinion is quite different, your motive is quite different, your behavior and your attitude is quite different. As similarly, my one is also different. Okay, so if we gather here, it's just about in collaborative manner. You collaborate effectively, you ask me a question, and then I will pour my heart to you so that at the end of the session, you will be able to take something positive home. And remember, that is our number one priority. So please don't feel shy to ask questions, because once we are here, we are here. All right, we are going to get it done in a minute. So let's see your hands in the chat box, and then also share to reach out. Right, let's go back to the books. We're talking about communication and collaboration. Once upon a time, there was a guy who was living with his friend in the same room. They've got their little corner, and then they were doing everything accurately together. One day, the one who was the host went to work and then left the other one at home. And then the guy prepared some food. It was very delicious, and instead of him to leave some of the food for his fellow friend to come and eat, he did not think that way. Rather, he think about himself. And then he just sat down and then finished up the food. Wow. Somebody has given you a room. Wow. Somebody has given you a roof to cover your head. And sometimes same person will be able to put the food on the table for you to eat. And then once he wasn't around, you got the nerves to cook in his home and then set up a table and finish up. Oh, hello, Alicia, my dear. How are you? Me and the family doing? God bless. Georgie is asking of Alicia. Wow, what a collaboration. Keep going, guys. God bless you. Yeah, I'm great. I'm good. I'm doing well. It's been a while. Where have you been? Another carpet. I know you're busy. You emailed me. Thank you for joining, okay? And God bless you. Right, fast forward. This guy set up a table and then finished all the food whilst he could not even remember at school. Yeah, I know. Keep going, my dear. I'm so proud of you, okay? God bless you so much. My prayer support, okay? You have my prayer support. God bless you. I can't wait for me to give that, to see that great achievement. God bless you. I'm proud of you, yeah, Alicia. Right, moving forward. This guy finished up the food, not even think of the guy who has given him the opportunity with him. Such a selfish cocoon. God bless you, Alicia. Thank you very much. The last time you were complaining about not being able to participate in the chatbot, I think it was the network or something like that. Yeah. God bless you for joining, and thank you so much. Right, moving forward. This guy was so selfish. He couldn't even remember that he was living with somebody in the same room. Although the room is just tiny, but the other guy has just managed to have you on board. Finish all of them. Not knowing he has something in common. Because the moment he came to stay with the guy, he was planning for even that guy to be in trouble. Can you imagine? And that is why I said you have to be vigilant. You have to be mindful about choosing friends, because not everyone think about you accurately. Honestly, some people's mindset are bogus. They don't even think about anybody. Right. So, as he was keeping on eating, his friend came in and he said, oh, I didn't know you were coming. Oh, I just finished eating. And the guy said, it's all right, don't worry. I will do something quick. So I'm tired. I'm just going to take my bath. So could you please put something on the fire for me? Whilst he was preparing the food, he poisoned the food. Can you imagine? Please be mindful about those that you are going to collaborate with, because not everyone have a great motive about you. Some people are, evil. So the guy went to the bathhouse to flush up, and then this guy put the food on the fire, and then the next minute he poisoned the food. Do you think it's gonna be well with you? It's not gonna be well with you, because you wasn't in a position to sustain somebody. We're talking about sustainability. God, the Almighty God, is the only person who can sustain us till death. Right. So a person who has given you shelter as well as food, you want to poison him? No. God will even God will never allow you for such a thing to happen. Collaborative manner, we're talking about effective collaboration, effective communication, and collaboration. So the guy who was in the bathroom, you know what? He heard a sound that his phone was ringing. Whilst he was still in the bathhouse, though, he rushed to the bedroom and pull out his phone and answer the person who was calling him. Meanwhile, the food was still in the kitchen. Take note, because this guy doesn't have any evil thoughts. You see what happened? Somebody randomly called him that they still need him at work. So whatsoever that you are doing at home, just leave it and come quickly, because they need you. The guy is very hardworking person. Very, very hardworking person. And so he said, oh, I was even in the bathroom. They said, oh, then you have to rush and come. So eventually, after the bath, he couldn't even enter into the kitchen again. He tidied up himself and then went out again. He left with you and your food. So the guy was sitting in the living room, waiting for his friend to finish and then come and eat, so that he can poison him and kill him. He just sat down for some minutes, almost an hour. His friend was not coming, and then he fell asleep. You remember? God is faithful, though. The time he wake up, his friend wasn't in. And he forgot that he was the same person who cooked the food and as well as poisoned the food. He forgot. When he woke up, he went straight to the kitchen and then tasted the food. He forgot that he poisoned the food. We're talking about communication and collaboration. However, please be mindful about the people that you are going to collaborate with, because not every person have a great thought about you. But remember, if you are a positive minded person, God will never allow any harm to venture. And so the person who cooked the food, the same person who poisoned the food, he was the same person who ate the food. And so guess what will happen? We will leave it here for our next session, because we are going to recap on that session. So eventually, the guy went back to the workplace, and when he came back, something was happened. We will leave it here because we are 29 minutes. Communication and collaboration, as well as linking up with compassion. If the guy was having compassion attitude, he will never think about poisoning somebody, not knowing he was poisoning himself. So remember, my dear, in our daily activity, all the evil thoughts that you are thinking about somebody, If care is not taken, it will bounce back to you. Also, remember to collaborate effectively with positive-minded people, the professional network. Such people don't have time on you. Such people will always educate you in an accurate manner. Such people will always influence you in an accurate manner. Such people will ensure that you are going to achieve a great result for the day. So please remember this and put it in your January folder, because in the near future, it's going to be beneficial. Thank you all so much for joining. And I know the session has been interesting. If not, you can leave a comment for me to read, and then next time we will emerge a bit. I salute you all, guys. May God richly bless you all. Those of you who has been able to join me tonight, it has been useful, and I pray that may God, the grace of God, locate you wherever you are in the name of the Lord. And I pray again, and I believe that I will see you in my next video. May God richly bless you all. Please remember to communicate accurately with the positive-minded people for you to achieve a great result. I hope to see you next week. Lady Dr. Irene B. God bless you. See ya.